Theme song.
It is a slightly somber... Oh, flimsy iron mail. I was trying to start the video and some stuff was decomposing. It was a slightly somber spring of 1358, and the tower is nearing completion. We basically just, I think, need to cap it off at this point. I don't want to make it too much taller because, A, it's just a gatehouse. And B, we don't want them so high up that their firing arcs are all weird, and definitely want them to be able to look down upon the people trying to enter. And I think what we need to do is continue terraforming and create, trying to decide what we want to do with this space. I think another curved wall like this, we could attempt another one of these to kind of get around this space here. Or we could go hard on a hard turn, and I believe that would call for another tower. So we could put another tower here, which does seem like a little bit of a waste of both time and stone. But a curved wall would at least kind of get things going back around this way. It's definitely not going to be a symmetrical castle, but then again, in the olden times, I don't know if castles were always like super symmetrical. Like, you can prove me wrong with some links to some really nice symmetrical castles if you want, but I just feel like they would take on the land that they were around. If it was built on a cliff, it would build right up to the cliff, and that's kind of what we're trying to do here is make sure that this is well defended. I also wanted to figure out something to do here. I think in the last episode I talked about making this sort of like a trench of trees, which would be kind of fun with a stone bridge across here. It's weird. I want to move all my farming over. I think we can farm on this dirt. I'm not sure. Nope, we can't. We could probably farm certain things on it, like wheat. There we go. Okay, so we can do tall grass on that dirt, apparently, but not the clay. The clay doesn't allow us to do that. That's deconstruct. K. That is what I was pressing. No, nope. Deconstruct. Okay, if I hit K, it should deconstruct. It does not. P copies it though. Okay, so the keyboard shortcut didn't work. Anyway, so we can plant on the dirt. We can't plant on this clay. I really wish we could get rid of this clay or something and have more nice little farmland out here. But maybe we'll figure something else to put here. I think maybe a small structure, something to do with the farming. Maybe a lot of store. We can't really store things, but I don't know, some various production, things like maybe what we have going on here. We could have that, something in this little space right here. Or maybe with our stone bridge across this space here. I think that kind of would look nice. And then this could be even just a courtyard or something. We could design a little courtyard for this area. All I know is that my people, they are feeling sad at the loss of Godwin. And yes, thank you all for your comments and psalms. We will be calling this Godwin's Gate. We've gone with Godwin's Gate for this one, but I do agree with many of you, Arithian Flame, that this is a very good place to have Godwin buried. He worked hard and he wanted the best for this colony, and here he lies in a symbol of this colony's growing greatness. Also, Arithian suggested I wanted to turn this into a cathedral, so I'm going to tear all this down and build a cathedral here eventually. But absolutely, the floor underneath definitely needs to be turned into a crypt. I'm not sure how much. I mean, at least all of this stuff could be. This first floor down could become a crypt. I'm not sure how much of this we'll all want to keep, but I mean, definitely we could get a lot of this turned into a crypt, especially once we don't need all of this storage. We should definitely be using more of our primary castle as storage to make the construction in that area more efficient. Looks like I've lost some... Oh, what was I doing? Oh, yeah, let's get some stone down here. That's probably what I was up to. So limestone block floor right here and here. And then that'll let us deconstruct this. So if I hit the K... Okay, so that works. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, I want to kind of continue building out what I thought was going to go here and has now turned into this massive coal mine. This thing is just absolutely... This is out of control. We maybe even need to build some bracing and some walls and just call this a permanent coal mine so that we can finish the wall coming around here. But I think the most... Exhausted. You don't even have that much work to do. Anyway... all that we definitely know we need to do is we need to finish these towers. And similar to this one, I think, yeah, that'll look good. So I think it's pretty much just finish time here. ahead of any upcoming raids. I certainly hope there aren't any, but sadly, that has proven not to be the case. So we'll get these kind of walled off here. Same thing over here. Leaving enough room for the stairs, of course. Very good. And now it is everybody's favorite. It's Merlin time, which are here. So let's get some nice block Merlins, which I now know. Yeah, the one Merlin goes here. Oh, looks like I missed a piece of flooring, so that's going to throw off that build. Oh, and you can tell we have a plethora of resources when they start to get built that fast, so that's nice to see. So let's get this all Merlined up, and let's move on. Well, this is truly looking like a fairly daunting gatehouse, and I am looking forward to truly seeing some raiders' bodies clash against the defenses, and it is looking very good. And as Theo has requested, I will be saying, oh, I'm afraid the tower will be quite operational when your friends arrive. Yeah, so I'm looking forward. You know what? I'll say it. I'm looking forward to the next raid. I'm just going to say it. There are some things I'd like to do here, and I think we'll maybe even start assigning a little bit of mining. I kind of want to mine this out here and start to dig away from this area. Maybe mine even all this dirt out, and I wish I could place it, of course, down here. I wish dirt was a resource you could have. But I'm sure, I don't know, I feel like that people have probably asked that at some point. The devs did say that there was going to be the ability to move objects, relocate them. I don't see that tool yet. Maybe I have to update the game, or maybe it's not on this save. So we'll have to probably conclude this journey at some point so that we can take advantage of the new updates in Going Medieval. But I definitely want to see the ability to plant dirt so that I can make my own, reshape the terrain rather than just carve it away. But also, I just want to mine all this out and just make it look more like a grand entrance. So that's kind of the main reason for all that. And of course, we'll get this coal out of here as well. But because right now it looks like we're at the same level as the entrance, but realistically, I want you to have to walk up these stairs to really go and make your final siege on the castle. The wall will continue out here, but right now I kind of want to work on this space, the inner courtyard. So for example, I've got this eventual brewery here. It's a little tricky with the spacing. So for instance, where is my production items for brewing? I think it's just the one thing. I think we just need the brewing station here. So we can fit one right here, and that's it. Because unfortunately, the size is such that we can't get another one in here because it's going to block off the stairs. So I think what we could do is, it might not look, the most symmetrical, blah, 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 but, that's not necessarily the end of the world for our purposes here. We could bring this brick forward here, like so, and that gets us, what am I looking for here? Yeah, that gets us a little bit more space, more than we need, but that looks okay. And then we can actually go in here and we'll have to dismantle this roof. It's all going to get dismantled and remantled, I guess, because as soon as I take this apart, then our bracing, which I want to reconstruct anyway, is going to come down, which will then take down the rest of the roof. So that's all going to be, fairly destructive for a second there. But in the meantime, we have started to build down here. Now, I think this first one is probably not low enough for the ingredients for the brewery. So we want to go one more down and build like a wall and a room to get down there. So I think we can actually place some wood floor here. Preemptively wood floorize the place. We have some wood floor here, so they'll be able to walk in and get down underneath this to undermine all of this and expand our storage area. And then I think we're going to need to, we're going to probably need to put some bracing in there just to sort of future-proof this. And then we're going to have our, what was that? Oh, that's the roof coming apart, of course. And then we're going to have plenty of space here to get another brew table, probably right even there. Then you can go downstairs. Maybe with some barrels here, sir? Wasn't there some, or am I thinking of like a totally different game now? There's chests. We could put some shelves there. Not that I necessarily want to. We want all the drinks stored in the basement, so we might get some storage 1 level down, and then 2 levels down will be our actual raw ingredients. So this is going to be our brewery pub area. That's going to look really nice, especially offset against this nice little seating area here, and all of the farming that'll be kind of in this space. Wherever we can fit it. Okay, so there we go. Our brewery is already kind of coming together here. Put a window in here, and then another window in here just for good measure. And as you can see, our first floor. Can we turn off the roofs? Where is it? Where's that button? Where is that button? The first floor is looking really good. I love the first floor. Thank you. You Sigmund, you do great work. I'm actually not sure what you're currently doing. This thing? Or the wooden floors below here? Look, we're not sure what's going on. Oh, he's building the walls. So it's kind of tough to see the structure, but basically I've created a wall around these stairs and a door so that this becomes another room. And I think, I don't know, this isn't a lot of storage space, but this could be where we store a lot of the drinks, which seem to be like, they get drunk very fast, is all I'll say about that. So maybe, maybe this is, I don't know if this is even if they'll even be stored here. Maybe we should be storing them in the castle where they'll be drunk immediately. But again, this is just sort of our initial design. And then you're going to go down once we get all the wooden floor in here, you're going to go down one more layer down into here where it'll be extra cold, I believe, I hope. Once we get this wall up, we'll see if this is a different room and if that's better. And then that's going to be where we store all of our barley and various food, food croppery. Then up here, we do have, I want to put some of these huts along this side here. I'm not sure what they'll do. Maybe they're just like homes for people. But just to make sure, I want to see how much farmland we have. And then I kind of want to get rid of this guy here. So let's chop that tree and this one here. And then I kind of want to get ready for a bridge kind of right in this space here. So I'm not sure, where I want to do that. I think it definitely needs to go in this space because it needs to kind of go over this clay that we can't really do anything with. We just have to put structures on it. This dirt, I know that we can hold, or we can plant red currant shrubs and I think tall grass on the dirt. And then the rest of this will have to be carefully farmed. So I think anywhere where there's dirt, we'll just put in shrubs and tall grass. And then anywhere where there's green is where we'll put in our carrots, beets, cabbages, etc. And then I think there was not a lot of room. This farm is fairly extensive in size, and I want to move it over here. But we could also put some right here. I think maybe our brewery crops should go here in this little corner. I think this corner's cute. So we're gonna it's cute. Apparently that's important to me. So we're gonna cut all this. We're gonna get rid of this here. We're gonna clean that out, and then just as a measurement, I need to know how far forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will be kind of like the size of the these rooms, these cabins, shacks, whatever that we put here. Then I kind of want a limestone path here. Then we can have fencing here. So all this is just measurement. So we're not going to worry about this right now. In fact, I'm going to cancel all this. But that gives me a sense of how much space I need, and then a double wide stone path here. And maybe we can do the same thing here, so it's like a double wide stone path here. We could go there. We could go a little closer to the buildings. So then we'll put a fence in there. There, so that's the outside shape of how much land we can farm. And then once we get up near this clay, obviously we're going to want to have some space here for a little basically it's just going to be an outdoor garden, and I'm going to want your opinions on it. I'm going to want your feedback on it, of course, and generally just what you think of it, but mostly just compliments. Make sure it's just all hundreds and hundreds of compliments for me. That'd be great. So let's get all this chopped out and cleared out and get this ready. Well, the rain is just coming down, and why haven't they done this last Merlin? Come on, get to work. And while the rain is coming down, I'm looking at this area, and it's this looks good. I just want to see what it would look like. They're hulking, and they look strong, but they're just cap off at the end. It's just empty space up here. It's just a big open courtyard or something. And I just want to see what it would look like if we put in a little I don't know what you'd even call this structure that I'm about to create out of my weird mind. So what is that? 1, 2, 3 from the front. 1, 2, 3. This would be like, oh, for heaven's sake. What is going on in my brain? I want to say gatehouse, but that's what this whole structure is. A top of gatehouse, a lantern house or something. Like a little, you know what I mean? Just like a little viewing platform. And we'll put in some wooden merlins here to cap it off. And then what we'll do is we'll fill it with the fire. We'll fill it with, and we'll fill it with the fire. You heard me. Let's get this walled off like so, like this. And I just want to see what this would look like. I just have a sense that it might look kind of cool. Let's get a wicker roof on there. There, right? So it's like, yeah, see, like, it looks a little more Roman or something like that. And again, remember, my research in what looks like Rome is basically just Asterix and Obelix books. So I don't really know what I'm talking about. But you could imagine that this would have some, you know, some decorations on it, like so. And, it just looks strong. It looks like it's not messing around. And then maybe it's got some lighting on it, which maybe we shouldn't do. Again, like, obviously this isn't actual functionality in the game, but I think, like, there's the wooden torches. Some iron torches on the walls. This would, on top of a tower during a siege, you want to snuff these out so that people can't get good leads on the people on top. It almost looks like a tent. You know, it looks like a combat tent. You could have a table in here. We will have a table in here. I was describing, and you could even have a table in here if you wanted. And it's like, yeah, we can and we will because I want it. It's kind of a silly placement, though. But we're gonna have a table here. It's gonna be for, like, you know, wooden stool. There you go. It's for mocking up plans if you need it. And like I said, we'll get some clay braziers in here. Maybe not clay, but we'll get some iron ones in there. There we go. So we'll get that built, and we'll just kind of see kind of what that looks like on top of the tower. Because I feel like a little tower, you know, sort of wooden structure on top might kind of break it up a little bit from just being a big stone square. And we'll see what that looks like. Now, over here, they have successfully mined this out. So I want to create sort of a bridge. But again, they don't really have bridge stuff here. So I think we'll go like this. They don't really have, like, half blocks or something so we can create an archway. That's kind of what I want to do. We'll do this arch. We'll just do 4. We'll do 4 of these. Limestone block floor across. And then we could do merlins. I think we'll end up doing merlins here. The thing I don't like is that the bracing will just float. So I don't like the floating bracing, but I also don't want to do anything about it. So, wait, what about the fencing? Because there's a new fence now. Yeah, this was recently added, I think. So we'll do just like a limestone fence across here and here. And, right, we're making it up. We're firing from the hip here. We'll do limestone floor, continuing off here. Except for that. Don't need that. And then, oh, maybe not that one too. Okay. Then we can go for some iron torches on either end of the bridge. I think that's gonna look real nice. Now again, like it's not very efficient out in the elements. I think they would get snuffed out all the time. But you know, you'd want like a lantern there, but we don't have a lantern prop, so we'll just assume it's this for now. And then I think okay, hurry up and chop those. Bertrand, excellent work. Thank you. Oh, he's going right to that one. Okay, good. I think we gotta like make a frame for it. That's the first step. So we'll do this. We'll go out by 3 on both sides. And then up by, I don't know, 4? Why not? Yeah, we'll go up by 4. And then out a little bit here. 3 maybe? Does that make sense? And we'll go up by like a fair amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And again, shout out to the measurement tools in this game. The people who created this game, I love them. I just love them so much. Because they made one of my favorite games. You know what I mean? What's not to love? Okay, so let's bring this forward. Do we want to go on 8? We could try on 8. Back into the middle. Sort of here. Then up by 4. Up by 4. And I guess just like across. Now, if we have this path here, then that goes like so, and maybe it's like something like that. That's how they kind of connect into the path. And then this path continues along this way and has access to that door. It has access to that. They have access over to here, to there, and to this thing here. And then that all comes along here. Okay, well, that's a lot of limestone I just wasted. But I think it's going to look good. So, I mean, if it looks good, is it wasted? That's the real question. If it looks good, is it wasted limestone if it looks good? And so let's add another layer in here. And like so. Across like so. This is limestone floor, so it's not limestone blocks. Which, you know, it is what it is. Okay. So let's go and cancel these ones. And go up with some limestone block. Maybe fill in this whole section. Here. And then another row here to get around. I don't know. We're making it up. We're making it up. What if this... Okay, hang on. What is that? That's clay. So it's clay and... what is this? Grass. Okay, okay. So what if this is actually brick in the middle? 4 by 3 somehow is what I want to do. Where are we at here? Is this perfectly symmetrical? Okay, I almost want to make that less big. This is a lot of resources. I kind of want to like pull back on this. And this. And then, yeah, and then, hang on. There, make a sort of a central courtyard that's 3 by 4. That feels good. We'll go clay bricks around this here. And then which one is clay? That's on some clay, and this is grass here. Okay, so hear me out. We can't plant much on the clay, except for, like... Actually, we can't plant anything there. We plant a birch tree here, and then we put flooring here. I'm kind of flying blind a little bit because like now I can't remember where everything is. We might have to let this build. Then we're gonna put a banner. Is that our best banner? Oh no, where was that placed? No, this is our best banner. Look at that thing. Place a banner right here. Okay, somebody's doing some hefty mining, so that sounds good. So that's our. We'll put oh no, mindless assassins are raiding. Oh my goodness, what do we have? 4 fierce forest bandits. That is a tongue twister if I've ever seen it. 4 fierce forest bandits, 3 forest bandits, 5 forest bandit archers, and 3 ruthless forest bandits. The drums beat, and I was not ready for this. It looks like they're going to be attacking from the rear. Now, here's the question. They haven't attacked with a trebuchet, otherwise known as a trebuchet, which makes me worried that they can actually gain access to this place somehow. I don't think they can. I think we're good. We're good. Can they get up here? If they go up here, can they? They can't get across there. They would have to beat their way through this. Yeah, their only way in is going around here and trying to get to this. So, we're not ready with our cool combat tent, but we are ready with all of our people. So, without further ado, they prepare themselves for their fight. With the sound of the horn, the raid has begun, and our archers are sort of taking to the towers here, so that's looking good. Where are they attacking from? So it looks like they're going to go the long way around, or down here and back around. I'm not sure. Walt is wasting his time, but now he has positioned himself back here, so that's fine. We'll let him be there. We've got a couple of archers here. Willem, I sent... Where did I send you? Oh, it's to this top tower here. And we have Sigmund ready to do some crossbow action from here. And then just for the look of... Actually, Yorkson, why don't we have you... Yeah, let's bring you down here. Oh, my goodness. Okay, careful, Walt. Okay, we got to go back up Walt. So Willem and Yorkson go and back up Walt. He's taking a little bit of damage here, so we got to be careful about that. And then just for like the look of it, I kind of want who would be good? Who's a good like observer of the battle? Let's bring Organa up onto the ramparts so she can command the troops from there. Yorkson, meanwhile... Oh, here, just take to this tower. That'll be good enough for now. That'll get us some good attacks. It seems like... yeah, there is slow progress with... Okay, Walt has definitely slowed down basically all of the archers, but this could be bad for him. We're going to have to pull Walt... Okay, we got to get Walt out of here. Okay, we're going to pull Walt out. Come on. Careful, careful. Get him down the stairs. There we go. Okay, Walt feels safe now. So we're pulling Walt back to this area here. Nope, nope. We're pulling Walt down into the gatehouse and into the relative safety of said gatehouse. Meanwhile, the attacking forces are getting ground to a halt as they walk their way down into my iron mines. But the archers are here and now will certainly do a little bit of damage towards Willem and Yorkson. Let's see if they can slow them down further. Walt, okay, now let's pull you over there. Oh, the bridge isn't built yet. That's why. Okay, so they have to currently use... the gatehouse to get over there. Okay. Well, let's keep him near the action but far back. Looks like the relative height of this tower has provided a lot of control. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I forgot to take out the Sally Bridge. So they are actually going to be able to bash their way in. Oops. Okay, well, we'll deal with these archers, and then let's bring our melee troops up here to prepare for, I guess, whatever's going to happen. Once Bealdric gets in here, where's he going to go? He'll go either this way and start hitting these gates, or he will go immediately up these stairs, which will provide him a bit better vantage to attack from. So let's move... How are we doing? You two are doing okay? Okay, good. They haven't even taken one hit yet. I love it. Okay, let's move Sigmund and Organa up to here. Yvette, same thing. Sigmund, please. And let's move Agnes over here. So hopefully they come trashing up these stairs. That's our best guess right now as to what's going to happen. So let's pull Walt back out of this, because once he gets through that door, several of the bets are off. Okay, there we go. The forest bandits are all but dealt with. We'll move to this side of the tower. Willem, and let's move Willem. That'll be a better angle. There we go. Hopefully you can get some of them. I don't know why he's taking so long to get through this door. We're lucky that Bealdric is so weak. Actually, if you guys stay here, we can probably move Yvette down to here. I think they're going to give up before they get through that door, but I've got to remember to take out the bridge to the Sally door. Maybe we should even just take it out now, like just I should only put it back in when I'm trying to do a lot of mining in this area, because that's the only reason that the Sally port is there. Well, and to Sally, of course. Actually, that makes a good point. What we should do on the other side of this door is have a small stockpile of wood in case we need to rebuild the Sally gate so that we can actually do its namesake and Sally. 12 sworn enemies died during the fight. Yorkson, of course, the bravest of settlers, dealing the most blows. And Walt took the most damage. Yeah, Walt's going to need some medical attention. So we're going to undraft them. And we're going to undraft Walt Tinnell. You've done good, and he needs some medical attention now. It's very important that he gets the medical attention he needs. Let's move you into position. Move you up to here. Oh no, where's everybody gone? Oh, I see. If you're, depending on what level you are, if you give them a move order, they'll go down to that level. That actually makes a ton of sense. And it looks like 1, 2, and 3 of the ruthless forest bandits has escaped with their lives. They return to their ruthless camp to tell a story of what true ruthlessness looks like. Or ruthful. We're full of ruth. While we're waiting for this little courtyard to come in, I think we should organize our gardening here. But we're going to keep going in fast speed because I kind of want to get this done here. Okay, so red currant shrubs. I feel like this is our kind of farm area or whatever. So our red currant shrubs, I think, can go basically up to there. And then there is some clay that we can't build around, unfortunately. And then I think tall grass can also go here in a row of 2. But then once beyond that, I think what we should do is put in some herbs, maybe? Yeah, we need herbs. Now, can we grow any herbs in this space? There's a bit there. So why don't we go red currant shrubs where we couldn't fit it in. There's some clay there. So we're constantly kind of working around the clay a little bit, but I think that's pretty decent for farmland. And already they're like, you know, hopping to work. Let's put in some more herbs here. And then, what did I put here? This is red currant shrubbery. Okay, well then what if that red currant shrubbery has a little bit of some beet toes, if you will, and then we'll get another nice, long, healthy strip of beets there. I think we haven't planted any carrots, so we'll plant some carrots here. And again, we'll go back to the red currant shrubs for that area. Then I think we don't need much tall grass because I think right now we already are making too much grass. We just aren't using it very much. And I think maybe they need to come up with some other thing for it to do. I don't think we have enough beets in there, do we? And then this chunk I guess we'll just put together. I'd like doing these rows, but this chunk we'll just put together. But maybe we'll split it up with some cabbage in here. I don't know if we've got any other big chunks of cabbage. Maybe we need a bunch of cabbage. Yeah, I don't think we have any cabbage, so let's get a big thing of a big cabbage field here, right up to there, and just for fun, a couple more carrots. I don't know why, I just kind of wanted it. Okay, so then we'll fence this in, but we'll use this nice sort of wooden farming fence vibe around. We've got to be careful where we use it, I suppose. So that oh heavens, unexpected thunder roared. Okay, so we're back into storm times. That's all right. It's nothing that these fine folks haven't seen before. So I think they'll do okay. So then we'll bring this along here. Although it's a little kind of hard to work in these. It's impossible to work in these conditions. Oh, that scared the crap out of me. I did not like that noise. For those of you wondering, my headphone it is way too loud. That sound effect is maxed out. Yeah, we'll let it save for 6 hours here. Good, save is complete. Deconstruct this fence here. Get this fence done. This fencing in here. And bring that fencing along there. There we go. Now, I think to top off this farmland, one last thing I think would look nice is just a couple of trees. Let's put like a tree there. Maybe a tree or two there. This area could have some trees. Like that, and we'll just kind of leave this area because we'll be designing that later on. Now, you'll notice also that I put some trees down in the trenches here because I think that's going to look really nice if the trees get all, or if the trenches are all just filled with trees. Then what I'm going to do, is click there, and I'm going to kind of deconstruct these trees here. So we're not planting as many trees. I kind of want to clear this area out and prepare it for some future build ideas that we were talking about on the channel. Now, this is looking quite nice, so I think we just kind of need to... All that's left to do here is finish this one up. So I was thinking clay braziers. Again, not a very good idea outside, but we're going for aesthetics a little bit more than anything else at this point. And then why don't we go brick merlins? Let's go brick merlins here. That's going to look nice. Fun. Yes. Now we could, if we wanted to, take away the brick or the whatever what are they called? Yeah, clay brick braziers. We could take those away, but I think right now this kind of looks nice. And then, like, what else looks good here? Stone table sitting in the... No, it doesn't. But maybe some wooden stools in the corners. Yes, to signify something. This is where maybe the fellowship would meet. And they would sit around, and they would... Very far away from each other. This is like a bit of a social distancing situation. They would sit this far away, and they would all kind of... sit around the fabled tree and discuss their latest conquests. Would they discuss? Yeah, or and kind of like decide what adventures to go on. Because again, eventually there's going to be diplomacy, so maybe this could even be a little diplomacy area. I don't know. I think it's missing something though. I think it is definitely missing a little. Oh yeah, weapons rack. What's that? Oh, an armor rack. Oh, I haven't even seen that before. That's amazing. Okay. Obviously not here. Candelabras would make even less sense than the already placed clay braziers and torches, so we'll probably not do that. Stone tables. I wish there were a double wide table, like little tables. We could place like... What does this look like? If we... No, not a wooden one. What does it look like if we put in, like, 2 stone chairs right here? And we could put a little backing here or something, maybe. Oh, what if we did? Okay, what if we did this? Limestone block walls. Here. Oh, heavens. Oh, that didn't quite... Oh, I see what I did wrong. Okay, so we can make that. We can fix that with limestone floor here. Deconstruct this one. Limestone floor. Limestone floor. There we go. That's looking symmetrical again. Limestone block wall right here. And then an archway in between. And, lots of decorations. Yes. These. Very good. And perhaps... So again, like the ruling elites would... Oh, no, it's not symmetrical at all anymore. Hang on. What's going on here? It's, you know, I am nothing if not consistent in my inconsistencies. That's what I'm... So this needs to be limestone. All right, so let's destroy this. There we go. Okay, all right, we're going to go limestone here. Yes, very good. Then this. We can still have our dreams. We can still have what we want. We just need to change it up a little bit. So then we'll get rid of this. And this one, we'll just have the two. Oh, yeah. Wait. So we could have a stool. No, let's have a stone chair. Let's have 3 stone chairs. That's what it is. That's what it is. Okay. And then this needs to be limestone, what's it? In that spot there. Okay, and then we can put a stone stool right there. There we are. Okay, this is coming together a little bit, so we're going to let them build that, let them keep farming and planting some trees, and let all of this start to really come together. The bodies of our defeated foes tremble on the fire from the top of the tower. Their smoke heading off for acres and acres to be seen by the local forest tribes that thought they could dare come in and mess with us. Looking down on this is kind of quite the bird's eye. Looking down on this part of the castle, it's starting to look very nice. This farm now much more organized. This one will be, of course, discontinued shortly. Our royal courtyard is coming together quite nicely. And I think I like this. I think I like this tower, so we're going to copy this over here on this one and get that built out. But yes, truly, life is going well here in Borgton. As things get a little more built in, feel a little more permanent, and start to feel the smell of tradition starts to leak in with pomp and circumstance. And you know that a civilization is advanced when they can have things like traditions and know that from year to year their fortress and their mighty town of Borgton will stand. I hope you found this to be some truly solid content, and I hope to see you all in the next video of whatever it is that we play. Probably more going medieval. Well, we'll see you then.